Here we'll be going over the Telemetric menu. The Telemetric menu is just a menu that can be used to modify and manage playtest data while you're doing the playtest. So it can be accessed by hitting 9 on the keyboard. So if I do so, you can see this menu comes up, and the first field is Telemetrics enabled. If it's checked, data will be collected. If it's unchecked, data will not be collected. Then it tells you if there's any active data. Right now there's none because we just loaded this game up and we haven't collected any data yet. But as you see in a little bit, once the players start taking turns, this will change to yes because some data will have been saved. And we'll start by doing that before going into the other fields here. So we'll just run a quick turn. Let the AI take a turn as well. And now if we bring up that menu again, you can see that there now is data. And so that brings us to the save current data. And then what the save current data does is it saves everything you've collected. So if you want to collect only one game of data, or you only wanted data on the first 4 turns, an easy way to do that would just be to save this data out. So if you were to click it, you can add any notes, such as this is a test, and it'd basically save this out using the date and what the number of save file it is on that specific day, and this note will just be included in the bottom of the TXT along with all the raw number data. And that'll be saved out, and you can see the file name up here that it was saved to. So what else you can do is look at the current data overview, and this is just an overview of the data that's in here. So you can see right now we're looking at the element stone. It's telling you the turns, how many tiles are stone, 57, the average height of a stone tile is 2, and since there's no stone character, there are no moves being used. But if we go to fire, you can see that there's one special move, because when we took that one turn earlier, we used a special, but as the game would go on, we'd collect, expands and raises depending on how many times that move had been used by the player. And you can see that there are 14 fire tiles, also with an average height of 2. Now the refresh just refreshes the TXT file, so if you were to exit this and manually modify the data in the TXT, you could then hit refresh and it would update in the actual telemetric menu. Otherwise, that data is always refreshed as the game goes. And then close is obviously just closes the menu. And the final thing is clear current data, and that just clears out the TXT, so it gives you a confirmation of destructive action, and if we clear that, you see that it says there's no active data, and if we try to go to the overview, there is no data at all saved in the overview. So that is the telemetric menu.